Welcome back to the College My Career with Stephen Ball and the Tennessee Vols. Today, we got two games for y'all against a 1-2 Ohio State squad. I'm hopping into the team selection to see what teams they have played, what team they beat, what two teams they lost to. And after this game, we are also going to be playing Iowa State, one of the best teams in the country in real life, probably going to be a 1 or a 2 seed in March Madness. And it looks like the Buckeyes beat San Diego State, lost by 3 to Missouri, and lost by 9 to Syracuse. Looking at these power rankings, obviously, we're just getting started. And at the end of the day, they don't really matter because there is no college committee in this. It's just the top 16 teams out of the 36 that are going to make it into our March Madness Sweet 16 bracket on NBA 2K. But getting a look right now, we are right outside of that bubble at 1-1. If you missed it, we have beaten Iowa 82-60, and we kind of got smoked by Alabama. We only lost by 13, but that score was closer than the game. It never felt close, and we really struggled to stop their offense. But today, 2 more games. Hopefully we can advance to 3-1 or at least 2-2. Arizona 0-4 to start the year. That is rough. And it's interesting to see these teams at the bottom. I want to keep my eye on them and see if they can turn it around or if this was just a really tough start for them, because we still got the whole season left. But starting out, we are on the road again at Ohio State playing against the very talented Bruce Thornton. We win the tip. Gillespie on offense. Here we go. I'm trying to get the screen going. A little bit of a pick and roll action right away. El Capara is going to have the lay-in good. That's our first assist on the day. Let's get it back to him again. That's stolen by Thornton, star player for Ohio State. Gonna dish it up the court, trying to get something going. Nate Arment with the monster block. Almost got a turnover, but I'm out in space. Gonna punch that one home for an additional 2. 2-1 to start the game. We want to make a statement after low-key getting handled by Alabama. Screen and roll. Arment, go and get that one. Lay-in is good. Another assist for Ball. 2-2 now, and a quick 6-0 run to start this one. Defense is doing its thing. We're out in transition. Ball me. Can I get a screen? Arment giving me enough room to slam it down! And I have noticed in this college career, it is much harder to get open threes in this than it is in my career as we get another steal. Out in transition again. I got to use my slashing ability. No good, but Arment with the offensive board. He cuts out to the paint. That's an open 3! Arment is hooping, and that is a beautiful 1-2 punch. 13-0 run to start the day at Ohio State. Tennessee gonna make them call a timeout. We are clearly coming out and making a statement, upset with how we were manhandled by Alabama. Bruce Thornton would finally splash a 3. It's first points of the day, first points for Ohio State. How do we respond to that? This is Hurst coming up the court now. Let me get a screen for him. He's gonna swing it over. Masmabah. Back to me. Let me get a screen and roll with Arment. Back to Hurst. Hurst back to me. Back to the screen. That's some more space. Arment gonna make a play to the cup. That is a beautiful 1-2 punch. I would even throw Amari Evans in that group as well, but me and Arment just get it going. Thornton to the cup. And that's going to be a foul call on me. Thornton really the only source of offense for Ohio State right now. Other than that, we have been straight clamping them up. But both of those free throws are good. Ohio State down 10, but at least getting a little bit of rhythm going now. But I want to blow these suckers out. I do not care. I want to climb that power ranking. Here we go. Another screen for Arment. I'm wide open, letting it fly. Green bean. And that'll be another green bean right there. Bruce Thornton back with his own, keeping it at 10. They're starting to get warmed up now. Might be the last play of the first quarter here. Can I get a screen? Okapora, cut to the paint. Back to me. Here we go. 6, 5, 4. Arment again slams it down. A very, very productive first quarter for Stephen Ball. 7 points, 5 assists. I'm everywhere doing everything. Not letting my man score. That's my man. And I get subbed out the entire second quarter. We're up 44 to 29. We're up 15. I'm not going to complain, but I am questioning how I can make sure Coach doesn't do that in the future. This is a look at our upcoming schedule. We got Iowa State next to us 1-3, surprisingly, but in real life, they're really good. They got Momlovich, one of the better players in college basketball, but right now, got to make sure Ohio State does not make a comeback on us. They're starting on offense. Here is Thornton with the ball. Namely been their best source. He throws a turnover right there. Out in transition. Hit me, Gillespie. That's going to be an open lay. Green Bean. 9-5 now for the kid. Trying to run away with this one. Ohio State somewhat staying in it. Down 15. Arment uses my screen. That's going to be a reverse! The pick and roll, and that's a poster! Hey! Oh my goodness, that's going to be the thumbnail. That is most definitely the thumbnail. We are up 15 again, 11-5. And as I was saying, I'm a sharpshooter at heart, but I'm just as good at slamming it down again, 13. 1-3 on the day. We're relying on our dunks, but I'm having fun doing it. Cutting back to the paint. Feed me. Where are you going? Green on the layup. And we're starting to run away with it. This could get ugly for Ohio State into the third quarter approaching. I'll take that one. Slamma Jamma PB&J. What do you say? Hey! 60-37, a 23-point lead. We might kill them even worse than we did Iowa. Another easy 2, and that is my season high. 23 points right now. Last play of the third quarter. Ohio State at home. These fans not excited. Looking down the barrel of 1-3. Only, that's another pick and roll, another assist for the kid. 23-6. That'll get us to the end of the third quarter. I imagine I'm going to get subbed out here. But my goodness, I've already broken my points record. I dropped 19 against Iowa. Did not drop that against Bama. Let's see if we get to play this fourth quarter at all, if they're just calling it wraps. Assist of the game is going to be Arment to me, even though I hit him on the pick and roll a bunch of times too. I am not on the court. Is this one over? This one is over. A 24-point victory for the Vols, 84-60. If you notice this gameplay was a lot shorter, it's because Ohio State couldn't do anything. This next game against Iowa State, on the other hand, is cinematic. GG's to Bruce Thornton and the Buckeyes. They fall to 1-3. Only 16. We win our first player of the game. I love to see that. Only 16 of the 36, so a little less than half of the teams actually make the playoffs. So all these games are huge, and the key to this game was locking up Bruce Thornton. 3 of 16. Got to do that to their best players. Still had a productive day. 23-1-6. Only shot 1 for 3 from 3. Pretty good day for me. I'd argue player of the game was Nate Arment. 17, 13, 5, and 3 blocks. A monster performance. He also shot well from 3. He had Amari Evans with 11, 4, and 2. Very good day. Grant Hurst off the bench with 11. Very good day. Okapara, really good day as well. Gillespie, good day as well. And you love to see that kind of domination from the Vols. Up to 2-1. We go back home to take on Iowa State. Momlovich, Taman Lipsey, Blako Buchanan, a really good squad that's just have a rough start to the season. Once again, this is a team I'm curious to see if they can find a way into the tournament because they've got 3 losses already, and they're coming to us desperate for a win. A team that I believe is much better than their record would indicate. They come to the Vols house. We have won 2, lost 1. Power rankings have not been updated. I imagine we're higher than 17 now. Not that it matters. That's all noise. But Iowa State, 1-4 is a really rough look for a team in real life that is going to be a 1 or a 2 seed in the March Madness bracket. That is a very key matchup. You got Momlovich and Arment going up against each other. Very similar stats. But we want to appease these home crowd fans. We have not lost in front of them yet. So let's make sure we keep that trend going. Tennessee versus Ohio State is underway. Here we go. Winning the tip again. Okapara wins the tip a lot, man. Bringing the ball up is Gillespie. Going to hit Armani Evans over to me. Firing right away. Could not get the green bean I wanted. 0 for 1 on 3s. Running up the court very quickly, Buchanan. Top of the key. Getting a screen on my guy who's going to fire right away. I got the contest there. No good. Both the teams empty first possessions. I'm trying to get this open. Okapara, no good. Misses the layup. Iowa State Momlovich leading the court now. And that's another fire away three. That's no good. I got a hand up. That was terrible. I shouldn't have called for the ball there. Chaos. What is going on right now? Massive turnovers. And finally, a slam down for Brown right there. Iowa State with the first points of the day. 2-0. Back on offense here. Arment, you know the pick and roll game. It works. And that's a slam in your face. Nate Arment finishes. 2-2, leading up the court. There's Bateman. That's the guy I'm guarding. Momlovich is going to beat Arment from the wing, and that'll be a mean slam down in that very key matchup. Best player for Iowa State right there. Running up the court, Amari Evans. Got a screen for him. Is he going to use it? He does. Can I roll on this? I will. Hey! I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello. 4-4. That's my first points of the day, and I've got a point and an assist involved in all of our points right now. Look at me go. Averaging 19 points per game. In my next video, I will compare my stats so far and look at my averages to everyone else. But right now, we got to play defense. That's a screen from Momlovich. Here is Taman Lipsey being guarded by Gillespie. Trying to make something happen from the wing. He's going to hit my guy. I left too much space this time. And clearly, Bateman's got a quick trigger. Clearly is confident in his shooting abilities because every time he's touched the ball, he's letting it fly. Clearly a shooter. I got to keep my eye on him like he's a J.R. Smith prototype. Back on offense is Iowa State using the pick and roll. Momlovich almost just put me on a poster. I got over to contest it and at least foul him. That first free throw is good, though. That's my first foul of the game. Momlovich, home crowd not affecting him. He's 2 for 2, nothing but net. 9-4 now. Iowa State with a 5-point lead. Trying to not let them get away with this one. Ball at the top of the key. Crossover. Tween. Let me hit Okaporo with a dime. 2-2. I love that tween action. 9-6. That sounded weird if you slow it down and think about it. I'm leaving him open again. Bateman misses, luckily. 1 for 4 on threes. I'm out in transition. I got the opening. I'm going to punch that one home. The true slasher, Stephen Ball. 9-8. A minute 50 left. We're back on defense here in this first quarter. Iowa State inbounds. That's going to go to Nelson. Nelson trying to make something happen, swinging it over. I think they put in some of their bench players. Momlovich, guarded closely by Arment. That's a good find for Buchanan. Nice little elevator screen. Down 11-8. Bringing the ball up. Grant Hurst, our backup point guard. Giving him a screen. I'm going to try and roll on this. It's not there. Give it back to me. Pump fake. Let me go to the hey! Rising up the pump fake and go. I'm getting my way slashing this game. Have not hit a 3 yet, though. 6-2. We're back on D. Nelson, top of the key. He gets a screen of his own. Don't bite on it. Don't bite on it, Arment. Come on. 13-10. Iowa State. We're keeping it close, but they just keep getting key buckets. Gonna hit a screen here for Hurst again. Hurst gonna fire a pull-up 3. Cash. Okay, Grant. What a play right there, tying it up. Grant Hurst with a cash 3. Tie game, 45 seconds left in the first quarter, and they're pick and rolling every play, guys. Someone lock up. Someone help. Ball out in transition, back to Arment. Arment behind the back to me. Oh, let me get a highlight out of this. He bites on it. Green. 15 seconds left in this first quarter. Iowa State going to hold on. We finally have a lead for the first time today. They're going to hold on for that last shot. 5, 4, 3. He's driving. Pull up. No good. I thought he might have had a Kawhi bounce in right there. Tennessee up 1, but Iowa State came to play, man. They're competing. They're getting buckets. And it looks like I'm going to get subbed out here to start the second quarter. Hopefully not the entirety of it. I am not on the court. Waiting for that gray to black animation. And I'm subbed back in with 2.5 left. We're down 6 again. All right. Could be worse, I suppose. 2 minutes left in the first half. Here is Buchanan. Another pick and roll. Guys, that's what they're doing. That is their game plan. Quit biting on the screen. Gillespie bringing the ball up. We're down 8. I'm not trying to get blown out here at home. I'm not trying to do that. Hit me. Ball. Ball to ball. There we go. Let me get a screen. Pump fake. Okay, I'll go right by. Lay. Little green bean on the layup. There we go. 36 to 30. Only down 6. I got 11, 1, and 2. Not a bad stat line going right now. Top of the key. That guy's a straight trigger. He will just shoot as soon as he touches the ball. And I'm not mad. He's 3 for 12, 1 for 9 on threes. Maybe I just need to bait him into bad shots as Armet is going to take the pick and roll again. That'll be my 3rd assist on the game. 6-point game. Iowa State going to hold for last again. 38 to 32 is your score. Our defense needs to tighten up. Shout out the Titans. I don't know why they got me on Momlovich, but his 3 is no good. Good defensive coverage. And we will go into halftime down 6. Not my fault. This is one game I feel like I'm playing pretty decent in right now. But regardless, the difference between 3-1 and 1-2, and especially if we can put a good team like Iowa State 1-4 in the hole, that would be remarkable. But looking at their upcoming schedule, they got the Spartans next to our 4-0, and then a bunch of 0-2 teams. Starting the second half here, down 6. Let's get something going. Screen. Do I have enough space? No, I'll hit Okapora. Defense is flopping. We'll take that down to 4. 38 to 34. We'd get a stop back on offense. Here we go. Gonna hit the post. I threw a turnover, which I like to do sometimes. Wide open is Lipsy. That's a big 3. 7-point. Up 7. Iowa State with the ball. They really got an opportunity to get some momentum here. They could get this lead big enough before halftime. Too much space. That's on me if that goes in, but I'll take it out in transition anyway. Hey! Hello! Jumping far and wide, slamming it down. Down 5. Here we go. Let's get some stops. We proved against Bama we can get consecutive stops. And Bama, I think Bama's beating both of the teams on the courts right now. Where is Okapora going? Went for the steal and just got lost. Wide open lay for Iowa State. Down 7. It feels like we've just been down 5 to 7 since I got subbed out of the first quarter. I'll take this pick and roll though. I'll take it! That'll be another 2, up to 15 on the game. 15, 1, and 4 if we're back on defense. Down 5. Swinging the ball around. Lipsy. Gonna hit Bateman. Bateman with another pull-up 3. What do you know? And Armet just tips it back to the center. Mom. Freaking Momlovich, dude. Now we're back. 3.5 left in this third quarter. Can I get by him? No, but Okapora is going to find that. That'll be back to a 5-point game here. 45-40. Back on defense here. Can we get more than one stop in a row? Over to Buchanan. Over to Bateman. A deep 3. Quit shooting, bro. All this guy does is shoot. Back to me. Pump fake. Hey! Oh my goodness, the athleticism! That man can fly! 45-42, down 3. Quick trigger 3, no good. Rebound ball, leading it up the court. Someone make a play. That's another turnover. I'm getting greedy with it. Now I gotta go get Buchanan and 1. Iowa State just sucking the soul out of us, and it's Bateman of all people who's just terrible. But he will hit the free throw. Back to a 6-point game. Tennessee leading the ball up the court. Hit me. Thought about the quick 3. Not going to do it. I will take the screen, though. Okapora. Going to get it. Sneak behind the defender. Another assist. 17, 2, and 6. Might be my best game of the year, depending on how we finish. Leaving just enough space. No good. We're out in transition. Off to the races. Gillespie. Got the ball at the key. We're trying to get open. I'll take that. Here we go. Screen. They're going to bite on it. That's enough space. I don't even have to pass it. Switching hands. Mid-air. Putting on a show right now. Giving these fans tickets they paid for. Down 2. We got the ball. Can we tie this up before the 4th quarter? And that's a charge. No! That is going to be my 4th foul. And I know I'm getting subbed out because in this, it's 5 fouls and you foul out. And thank goodness we're only down 3 as I get subbed back in. 3:18 left in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Tennessee and Ohio State. We've got our first close finish of the season. Get your popcorn out. This is going to be cinema. Here we go. Backdoor cut. Oh my goodness. What a play right there. Iowa State, it seems like they've been up 5 the entire second half. Armet leads the ball up the court. I'll take a screen right here. Go ahead and cut it back in. Armet Layup is good. Here we go. 19-2-7 for Ball. Down 3. If we want to win this game, we got to get stops. There's no guarantee I can get an open 3. Here we go. Buchanan on the wing. Gonna hit Lipsy on the lay-in one. Oh my goodness. Iowa State is playing like they need this win. Free throw is good for Lipsy. 6-point game now. Not enough time to complain about it. We got to go get buckets. They made me pick up my dribble. Let me take that right back. Screen. Let me take this. Do I have the space? No. Okafor and one! Back-to-back and ones. Oh my goodness. Can Okafor knock this free throw down? He is a center, but that is cash. Here we go. Almost a double-double for Ball. 2 minutes left in the ball game. 1 possession game. Lipsy gonna waste some clock here, taking his time. Gonna use a screen. Is he gonna cut to the paint? No. Gonna hit Bateman. Can we bait him into a shot? That's exactly what we do! Ball. Here we go. Out in transition. Can I hit Arment? It gets tipped, but Arment comes down with it. I don't care about the assist. 1-point game. Arment's got 14. Shooting 70%, down 1. A minute 52 here, Lipsy. Top of the key, Momlovich. Back to Lipsy, back to Momlovich. Momlovich gets his dribble picking up. He's going to hit Lipsy on the lay. No contest. Iowa State back up 3. Minute and a half left in this one. Use my screen, Amari. Use my screen or give me the ball. Here we go. Get ready for some fireworks. Here comes the screen. Thought about the 3. Maybe I'll just hit a little tween. Maybe a little tween. Okafor, that's picked off. Oh, God. This is not good. Driving to the paint. Buchanan. Don't shoot that, Bateman. He's broke. He's broke. Hit me. Hit me. Hey! Back to a 1-point game with a minute. That might be the key. Iowa State just needs to hit Bateman, who is shooting lights out right now. Bringing the ball up. Lipsy. Get the ball away from Bateman. He's a quick shooter. He's got the ball, trying to make a play. Feeds it over to Momlovich. He's got the Gatorade symbol. Momlovich gonna hit Bateman in the paint. Bateman, what do you got? A step back, no good. He keeps on shooting. Hit me. I'm going to the paint. Almost a turnover. No. I gotta quit throwing those. Oh, we got to get a stop here. Oh, my goodness, we got to get a stop. Get in front of him. He had the lay. That's going to be Bateman again. No good. No good. Hit me. Hit me. Throw it up. Foul. Oh, my goodness, I'm panicking. I am panicking the X button. Bateman is bailing us out. Green. Tie game. An opportunity to take the lead here. If I can knock this free throw down. It's up. Green. Our first lead of the second half with 23 seconds left. We need to stop. We need to stop. I imagine Iowa State's not going to wait for the buzzer. Here we go. On defense. Lipsy. Top of the key. Lipsy. Going to hit Momlovich. He snuck behind me. He snuck behind me. I fell asleep. Oh, after all that talk, I fell asleep. I fell asleep against Bateman. He cannot hit the game winner after the game he's had. We got an opportunity to match it. Here we go. Down 1. We got the ball. Can I hit this back? Let me get this back door. Lay is good. 10 seconds left. They didn't have the lead for long. Stephen Ball refusing to let these home fans down. And I'm going to pay much better attention to Bateman this time. My goodness. I did not expect them to go to him of all people. 10 seconds left. They're going to hit Lipsy. Tight coverage on Bateman. Tight coverage on Lipsy. They're going to Momlovich. 5, 4, 3. They're going to hit Bateman again. No good. I cannot believe they kept swinging it to him. The game is over. Tennessee squeaks by at home by 1, and Stephen Ball has his first college career game winner on the backdoor layup. Oh my goodness, Iowa State, that's brutal, man. They're going to fall to 1-4 on the season after a hard-fought, high-scoring loss, but we will take home another player of the game. My goodness. I mean, the difference in this one, I think Momlovich and Nate Arment both went tit for tat, but I clearly outplayed Bateman. 25, 2 and 8, 11 of 17, still not getting my three-point shot the way I want to, but Grant Hurst was 17 off the bench, 3 assists, he shot well from the arc. You had Nate Arment, 14, 11 and 4, a couple turnovers. I had 6 turnovers as well, got to clean that up. Felix played great, no three-pointers for him, obviously. Amari Evans, quiet day, and then everyone else kind of a quiet day, but those big four up top really carried us to victory today. Looking over at Iowa State, it was Dominic Nelson with 21, 3 and 1. You had Momlovich with 17, 7 and 8. You could argue he would be player of the day if they won. You had Bateman with 12, shot 5 for 23 and 1 for 14 from 3. Our key to victory was making sure he got the ball as much as possible. GG's, man. Iowa State, one of those teams, I don't know if they're going to make the tournament after a rough 1-4 start, but they got the rest of the season to improve, and that's a good squad. That's a team I would love to rematch in the future, man. GG's. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.